There's a new study from the Lancet out showing that the Gaza death toll is actually more than we thought. The Gaza Ministry of Health said that the death was about 72,000 between, I think, October 2023 and January of 2025. And that is deemed to be conservative. The Lancet suggests that the death toll in Gaza is actually 75,000 violent deaths with another 16,000 non-violent deaths that are indirectly caused by the conflict. 56% of those Gaza citizens are women and children and the elderly. Um, this is a study uh, that is run by an expert at the University of London's Royal Holloway, and I just kind of wonder why we're not talking about this more. I wonder why, which is a rhetorical question because I think we know why. Because it's Gaza. Um, Gaza and its citizens have been treated like third class, stateless people um, ever since this genocide began, and probably before that too. Uh, and now that we have like the Epstein files and the midterms and things like that, Gaza has really fallen off the wagon, gotten pushed to the back burner, what have you, and we seem to be very forgetful here in America about Palestine and Gaza. You know, we have not given them any substantial coverage. People avoid talking about it because it's divisive. They don't want to call the Gaza genocide a Gaza genocide because they are afraid that people in Israel are going to get mad at them. Um, they don't want to highlight things like the death toll because it would be bad for their brand. I remember back when the whole chorus story broke, when a bunch of progressive creators got caught taking DNC money. Um, One of the things that they brought up was Gaza and Palestinians and the genocide and how they're not going to talk about it because it's a poison pill and it'll divide their audience. Um, so I think that kind of gives you a good idea of why these things aren't getting covered, and it's really sad. Um, there is this pervasive feeling, at least for me, that Israel can raise the death toll as much as they want, and nothing's going to get done because it's Gaza. And the DNC didn't even have the decency back in 2024 to give Palestinian activists 10 minutes during the convention. And that is probably the biggest underscore of how Gaza is treated in this country and how we just don't care. And it is really, really sad. I can't imagine what it's like to be, a person in Gaza right now who's struggling to find food, who might be in the hospital right now, but there's no medical supplies, so they can't be treated and they're in pain and close to death because of it. I just, you know, it doesn't, it's not any situation that I would wish upon anybody. Uh, and you know, I'm pretty powerless to stop this genocide. but at least we can talk about it. And I think that's the important thing. Uh, to let people know that this is happening, to let people know that 75,000 people in Gaza, which is 4% of the Gaza population, um, is dead now because of Israel and the Israeli government. Um, most of those Gazans are women and children and elderly people. So, it's the one of the best forms of resistance we've got is to at least bring up these things and highlight them to the general public because things in Gaza are really bad right now. But I'm hoping that you, as my audience, will take some time and learn. Anyway, please like and subscribe. Really, really does help. Thank you for watching.